Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. Paramedics race to the mansion as Steffy worries about an unconscious Liam. According to Friday, April 4th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester will become alarmed over an unconscious Liam Spencer as paramedics race to the estate. Following his altercation with Bill Spencer, who stomped off for a meeting before his son passed out, Liam's vision became fuzzy. Liam may suffer a brain injury in addition to his current medical problem because he struck his head when he fell. It appears that Steffy will be the one to save Liam, who is in dire need of one. According to B&B spoilers, Steffy intends to face Bill, so when she arrives at the Spencer estate, she might surprise Liam. As Steffy desperately tries to get Liam help, she might dash to his side and dial 911. After a while, some paramedics will take Liam to the hospital, where Dr. Grace Buckingham will assess his condition. It sounds like Liam might be having cardiac problems because Dr. Buckingham is a cardiologist. Steffy will hope for the best but fear the worst since Liam's head will also need to be inspected. John Finnegan will spend some time at the Cliff home with Kelly Spencer, who might wind up telling some anecdotes about Liam and swooning about him. Kelly might comment about how much she loves her father before Finn receives a terrible phone call regarding Liam's illness, since B&B will attempt to make the whole situation seem very dramatic. Finn might receive word of Liam's medical emergency and have to deal with a challenging circumstance with Kelly. Brooke Logan will make a specific request to Ridge Forrester in the meanwhile. This is probably going to have to do with Hope Logan and Brooke's wish to restore her daughter's line. Brooke is aware that there is still a hurdle to overcome because Hope hasn't yet accepted responsibility for her actions. If Hope doesn't admit that what she did was wrong, Ridge could not see why he should stand up for Hope for the future. But despite being the mastermind behind the LLC takeover, Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, was able to retain his position. Despite the Forresters' best efforts to portray Hope as the true mastermind, it isn't like that. On Friday's show, Brooke might try to get Ridge to agree to Hope's line, but he might not be open to it just yet. Before they even consider bringing Hope back to Forrester Creations, Ridge could believe that an apology is necessary. In any case, according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke will go up to Ridge to ask for a favor and perhaps provide some predictions on Hope for the future, so keep an eye out. Make CDL your go-to destination for more amazing Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. These spoilers for Friday, April 3rd, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful include Liam's fate, Steffy vs. Bill, and Brooke's special request. Fans may anticipate Liam Spencer being taken to the hospital following his seizure and collapse in tomorrow's episode. However, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, played by Jacqueline McInnes Wood, confronts Bill Spencer after finding out what transpired. Additionally, Brooke Logan, played by Catherine Kelly Lang, has a unique request for Ridge Forrester. Let's talk about what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Don't forget to check out our B&B spoilers for next week, here. Logan's instability, I hope. Brooke will continue to think about Hope Logan in tomorrow's episode. Hope continues to place the blame for her situation on everyone but herself. When Brooke talked about it with Katie Logan, Heather Tom, he was optimistic. But Katie believed that Hope would cause much more harm before she began to accept responsibility. Brooke even wondered to whom Hope would now turn. One special request from Brooke Logan. In the end, Brooke will make a choice. Brooke looks at Ridge once again. Deacon Sharp and Brooke are aware that Hope would be useless without her fashion line. Deacon may text Brooke to let her know their daughter is alright, even though he has offered Hope a place to stay. Maybe Brooke will ask Ridge to let Hope return to work. The response will be no, of course. However, Brooke might be at a loss for what else to do to support her daughter. The destiny of Liam Spencer. When Liam had a seizure and passed out, he was by himself. Bill left the room even though he appeared to still be at home. Bill will eventually return to discover his son unconscious on the floor. Liam will undoubtedly be admitted to the hospital. What specifically led to Liam's seizure, then? Will Steffy become closer to her ex again as a result of Liam's illness? Addressing Bill Spencer. According to tomorrow's teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy confronts Bill regarding Liam. Therefore, Steffy probably holds Bill responsible for Liam's seizure. Steffy may think that Bill ought to have been present when Liam passed out. Steffy may possibly attribute Liam's breakdown to the strain of the Luna Nozawa circumstance. April 4, 2025 Friday. If John Finnegan were to save Liam, it would be intriguing. However, Finn might be left out once more if steam reestablishes during this medical plot. Keep an eye out because that might also bring the excellent doctor closer to Luna and Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlin Brown. On Friday, April 4, 2025, which narrative are you most excited to see? As Luna targets Kelly, Bill is compelled to return her to prison. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that after Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, attacks Kelly Spencer, Sophia Parras McKinley, Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, would have to send her back in jail. Bill sought to explain to Steffy Forrester, played by Jacqueline McInnes Wood, how foolish it was to let Luna lose on Los Angeles. John Finnegan should pretend to be Luna Nozawa's father. Being the father she has always desired is all Luna wants from John Finnegan. All her life, Luna had desired her father. But because she didn't know Luna's paternity, Luna's mother had kept them apart. Luna killed Tom Starr, Clint Howard, because she didn't like the thought of him being her father. Luna saw Finn's declaration that he was her father as an indication that he would support her. Regretfully, Luna's intentions will not turn out as she had hoped. Like she did with Sheila Sharp, Kimberlin Brown, Steffy has made Finn sever his relationship with Luna. Steffy should leave their relationship, according to Luna. Kelly Spencer sees John Finnegan as a father figure. Luna is not permitted to communicate with Finn, who lives with Steffy and serves as a father figure to her daughter. Given that Finn has no relationship to Kelly, why should she be allowed to have him as a father? Why is Finn compelled to avoid his family rather than letting them share in his love? How would Steffy feel about being apart from her child, Luna could wonder. Luna might conclude that she must force Kelly to vanish. Why should Finn contact Kelly if he is unable to contact her? Maybe Luna will even risk kidnapping Kelly so she may spend time with her and Sheila. As a grandfather, Bill Spencer must take a stand. Both Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, and Bill would be appalled if Kelly vanished. Even though Kelly likes Sheila, she will undoubtedly be afraid if this encounter occurs. Bill may first defend Luna, but Steffy will be right on top of him, insisting that he do something with her. What if Bill discovers Luna and Kelly together? Will Bill see what Steffy is asking of him at last? Will Bill come to the realization that letting Luna go endangered his granddaughter? Maybe Bill will realize that he and Luna are completely different once Luna targets Will Spencer and Kelly. Will Bill discover the truth in time to protect his family from Luna? Will Luna ever make amends for the offenses for which she was imprisoned? Spoilers, Luna won't give up when Finn's family problem resurfaces. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, John Finnegan was finished with his mother. He also doesn't want to speak to his daughter. However, Finn's perspective is altered by Luna Nozawa's forced union with Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlin Brown. Only Sheila and Luna believe that Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, is an ogre. They blame Steffy for Finn's resistance to them because, coincidentally, those people attempted to kill her. Meanwhile, Luna's immoral proposal compelled Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, to choose a side. She hints to an impending family conflict after hearing Elector Forrester, Linnea Grace, offer herself to him, obstructing his attempts to improve their connection. The history of Sheila Carter-Sharp and Stone. Sheila will never get a break from any member of the Forrester family. Over the years, she shot Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, Taylor Hayes, now played by Rebecca Budig, Stephanie Forrester, Susan Flannery, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, among other attacks and murders. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy abuse of Finn. See the story. Fans like accepting Sheila's freedom and are forced to suspend reality in a level that isn't necessary for any other character on the soap opera. She has committed numerous deadly crimes and attempted murders, thus it defies logic to think that she would be released from prison. One of the main reasons Sheila and her granddaughter clicked right away is the aforementioned. Bravo to Brown and Yamada, the director, the writing and production team, and Sheila and Luna for their in-sync laughter at their latest meeting in the second-floor apartment at Il Giardino. That incident brought humor to a somber situation. John Finn Finnegan's hope is misplaced. Like Steffy, Finn wants to believe that he can keep his distance from Luna. However, the Finnegans' dreams will be crushed due to her genetic connection to his birth mother. It's complicated to determine how long that takes, what dishonest techniques are employed, and how much agony is caused. Devoted watchers saw Sheila's warning to Elektra and are aware of her past. Sheila is already aware of the parallel between Elektra's demeaning opinion of Luna and Steffy's alleged haughty behavior. Sheila is therefore prepared to utilize her interest in Will to further strain family ties rather than discourage her from doing so. Sheila's plan includes letting Luna and Finn develop a bond. Finn would give Sheila another chance, so she would also benefit from the intended dividends. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn's family issues resurface and Luna refuses to give up. Walking a tight line, Luna Nozawa. Elektra is certain that Luna will commit a mistake and end up back in jail. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, she was attempting to elicit a reaction in order to do that. Luna might thus profit from her grandmother's well-considered counsel. But like Luna, Sheila has a short fuse and a tendency toward recklessness. She has also made a lot of mistakes. However, admirers have observed that the typically placid Finn can become agitated. When his family is under danger, his inner rage explodes, and he places Steffy and their kids before Luna and Sheila. This spring and beyond will reveal whether his loyalty is strong enough to withstand that double-barreled emotional blow. Deacon's offer, Hope's next chapter, Liam explodes. Here are the spoilers for Thursday, April 3, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans can anticipate Deacon Sharp making a proposal to Hope Logan on tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, a furious Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is ultimately pushed over the line by Bill Spencer. Let's discuss what will happen in tomorrow's CBS soap opera episode as you continue reading. I wish Logan luck. Fans will see Deacon and Hope continue to catch up in tomorrow's episode. Hope holds Carter Walton and Brooke Logan responsible for the failed takeover and her termination. However, Hope has refused to accept accountability for her deeds. The timing of Hope is intriguing because Deacon was just fretting about Hope to Sheila Carter Sharp. Hope has no purpose without HFTF, according to Deacon. Then Hope arrived at the eatery. Offer from Deacon Sharp. Fans can anticipate Deacon making a proposal to Hope in tomorrow's episode. The nature of this is unclear. Perhaps creating new uniforms for employees? Deacon might advise Hope to launch her own business. Deacon may offer to lend her money or put Hope in touch with the man who helped him get the restaurant if money is a concern. I hope Logan's next chapter. Would Hope be able to begin a fresh chapter with Deacon's offer? Since it's a soap opera, Hope will most likely return to Forrester Creations in the end. But in the interim, Hope will need something to do. The Order of Bill Spencer. According to Thursday, April 3 spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill and Liam are still at odds. As Bill told Liam to obey and return to work, fans were already watching. Liam made the decision to resign at that point. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Deacon's offer, Hope's next chapter, Liam explodes. Since fans have already witnessed that, is there anything else that takes place? Liam will be tested to the limit on Thursday. I'm curious as to how he reacts after quitting. Liam most likely runs to Jacqueline McInnes Wood's character, Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Following his confrontation with Liam later in the week, Steffy approaches Bill. Will Spencer's fear? Fans can anticipate that Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, will worry about the safety of Elektra Forrester, Linnea Grace. Elektra should never have shoved a two-time killer, even when she was defending herself. We'll have to rush one more to save Elektra, then? Keep an eye on Luna because, despite her polite demeanor in public, she is up to no good in private. On Thursday, April 3, 2025, which narrative are you most excited to see? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Elektra follows Luna. Spoilers for Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful hint that Elektra will learn of Luna's plans. Elektra defends her partner. Elektra Forrester will not allow a small-time serial murderer such as Luna Nozawa to win her over. Elektra is furious that this insane female is pursuing Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, who she wants to retain for herself. She refuses to let Luna meddle in her relationship since she is prepared to advance with Will. But she also doesn't know who she's interacting with. When Elektra pays Luna a visit at the apartment of Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, and Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, she shoves Luna and tells her to avoid her boyfriend. Although it may not be as forceful as the slaps Sheila receives from Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes would, it is sufficient to trigger the eerie Sheila soundtrack and make Luna's eyelids gloss over similarly to Sheila's. With her move, Elektra may have roused a sleeping beast. In particular, if Luna joins forces with Remy Price, Christian Weissman, she had better watch out for her back. Elektra believes she is over the entire situation, but she is unaware that Remy and Luna have become friends. Read more. Elektra's rival gets what she wants. 3 ways the bold and the beautiful will give in to Luna. Hope is still furious. When his daughter is furious over what transpired with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and the Forresters, Deacon may wish to soothe her. She finds it incomprehensible that Carter betrayed her in such a manner after she trusted him. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, bemoans her circumstances to everyone who will listen since she feels as though she has nothing left. Hope's terrible behavior and entitled attitude have caused her to alienate nearly everyone who has ever cared for her. She lost both her son, Douglas Forrester, Henry Joseph Samory, and her father, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, within the past year. She lost the friendship of Tanner Novlan's character, John Finn Finnegan. She also almost lost her mother and lost her fashion line. She is fortunate to have such a strong affection from Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. Is Hope alone now that everything in her life has gone apart, or will Deacon have any solutions for her? Of course. A coherent 1,500-word story examining the dramatic dynamics of the bold and the beautiful is presented below, with particular attention to Liam Spencer's destiny and the growing tension between Steffy Forrester and Bill Spencer. The tale revolves around the main characters and their complex relationships, power struggles, and emotional conflicts, even if the term Jahurul does not refer to a well-known character in the series. As the carnage between the Spencer and Forrester families played out, the sparkling skyline of Los Angeles hung over the city like a silent witness to the hurricane-force collision of ambition, betrayal, and love. Liam Spencer, a guy constantly caught between the specters of his past and the uncertainty of his future, was at the center of it all. His life had become a patchwork of broken relationships, including his tumultuous relationship with Hope Logan, the woman he had married, divorced, and remarried in a cycle of hope and disillusionment, his enduring relationship with Steffy Forrester, the mother of his daughter Kelly, and his tense relationship with his father, Bill Spencer, a titan of industry whose brutal pragmatism clashed violently with Liam's idealistic heart. The stakes had never been higher, yet Liam had been navigating these waters for years with a combination of sincere intention and foolish hesitation. A custody dispute over his son Douglas Forrester, whom he had reared as his own but who was actually the biological son of his rival Thomas Forrester, had rekindled old animosities and set him against Steffy, whose intense guardianship of her family had turned her into an unanticipated enemy. As all of this was going on, Bill, ever the puppeteer, saw a chance to take back control of his son and his empire, Spencer Publications, even if it meant destroying everything that stood in his way. Steffy, who is now wed to the kind Dr. John Finn Finnegan, had to work very hard to put her life back together after years of mental turmoil brought on by her intermittent relationship with Liam. However, everything was in danger of collapsing when Bill reappeared in her life. Years before, when his obsession with Steffy had led him to ruin her marriage to Liam, Bill had never been able to forgive her for turning him down. Steffy was once again in Bill's crosshairs as a result of Spencer Publications' aggressive foray into the fashion market, which was a direct challenge to Forrester Creations. His most recent move? As co-CEO of Forrester with her mother Taylor Hayes and stepmother Brooke Logan, Steffy fiercely rejected a hostile takeover attempt cloaked in a strategic partnership. However, Bill's strategies were never just business-related. He had started investigating Forrester's financial weaknesses and used his media empire to fabricate stories that portrayed Steffy as an unfit leader while also quietly rekindling suspicions about her history of using prescription opioids. For Steffy, this was a personal battle as much as a business one. Bill was assaulting not only her business but also her reputation as a wife, mother, and woman who had struggled to regain her independence. Liam was forced to choose between Steffy's disobedience and his father's schemes. Although his devotion to Bill had diminished over the years, he remained bound to the man who had previously plotted to take his wife because of family links and a persistent need for his father's favor. Even if their relationship was no longer passionate, his and Steffy's friendship was still based on respect for one another and a love for their daughter. Liam's reluctance to address his father directly led to a tense exchange when Steffy questioned him about Bill's most recent slander campaign. Steffy had yelled, her voice shaking with rage, "Liam, you always choose the easiest route. However, this is no longer just about us. Bill is coming for your son, my family, and Forrester. When are you going to start fighting instead of playing the victim?" Her remark struck a deeper chord than she had intended, making Liam face the reality that his passivity had unintentionally strengthened Bill's despotism. Liam was resolved to make amends and promised to support Steffy no matter what, even if it meant permanently breaking off contact with his father. Bill Spencer, however, was never one to back down. Bill was furious when Liam openly criticized Spencer Publications' takeover offer during a news conference. He had cornered Liam in a private meeting at his penthouse, his voice a poisonous murmur. "For that woman, would you betray your own family? Following all I've constructed for you?" For once, Liam did not back down. "Dad, you left a legacy of deceit." Bill's decision to disown Liam left Liam reeling but determined. "I won't let you destroy Steffy, or me, to feed your ego." Bill, however, retaliated quickly. Even though it was a fake, the leaked documents that accused Forrester Creations of unethical labor practices caused a sharp decline in the company's stock price. With her composure broken, Steffy stormed into Bill's office, suspecting his handiwork. "You believe you can shatter me?" She glared, her eyes flaming. "I've endured more hardship than you have." Ever unflappable, Bill grinned and said, "If it's the last thing I do, I'll take you down." "My dear, you're playing chess with a grandmaster. Checkmate is unavoidable." Although the lines of battle were established, the effects of the conflict started to spread. Caught in the crossfire, Hope begged Liam to end the conflict. "This isn't you," she protested in a desperate tone. "You're putting the future of our family at danger for a conflict that isn't yours." However, plagued by years of witnessing Bill take advantage of people he cared about, Liam was unwilling to give up. Despite his long-standing animosity with Brooke, Ridge Forrester, Steffy's father and the patriarch of the Forrester family, was grudgingly allied with his daughter. At a heated family gathering, Ridge snarled, "Bill's gone too far this time. We defend our own." The Forresters banded together and launched a counterattack, suing Spencer Publications for corporate espionage and defamation. With Bill and Steffy sparring in the media like gladiators in a contemporary coliseum, the ensuing courtroom drama enthralled Los Angeles. Liam's future was in jeopardy amid the confusion. His preoccupation with beating Bill caused tension in his marriage to Hope, but his tenuous co-parenting bond with Steffy served as a lifeline. Although neither of them dared to acknowledge it, late-night strategy meetings in Steffy's office over whiskey rekindled old flames. Seeing the change, Finn went up to Liam. "Avoid my wife," he cautioned, his normally composed manner faltering. Liam, overcome with guilt, resolved to avoid her, but fate had other ideas. "You've hurt her enough." Liam and Steffy were left alone in a dark parking garage, exchanging the damning documents after a private investigator discovered proof of Bill's wire fraud. Tension flared in the air between them, a magnetic pull that neither of them could resist. With her hand grazing his, Steffy said, "This ends now." Liam briefly forgot about the conflict, the legal actions, and the betrayals. However, a black SUV with a masked driver rushed toward them, shattering the moment with the screech of tires. Liam took the full force of the blow and pushed Steffy away. The truth came to light while Liam lay in the hospital, on the verge of death. Bill had never meant to hurt his son, but had hired the driver to threaten Steffy. What was left of their father-son relationship was destroyed by the revelation. With tears streaming down his cheeks, Liam spit out, "You're a monster." For once, Bill had nothing to say. Since Liam's survival was in doubt, Steffy mobilized Forrester's legal team to make sure Bill was charged with a crime. Spencer Publications' reputation was ruined by the scandal, yet the win seemed pointless. Steffy held Liam's hand while sobbing and apologizing in hushed tones in the hospital room. She sobbed, "I never wanted this. I only wanted to keep us safe." A higher power now controlled Liam's destiny, which had previously oscillated between optimism and despair. Would the globe be free of Bill's shadow when he woke up? In the midst of the chaos, could Steffy and Finn salvage their marriage? What about Hope, who had supported Liam through all of his hardships, only to see him jeopardize everything for a former flame? Time would determine the answers, but one thing was certain: in the glitzy world of the wealthy and cunning, love and vengeance were two sides of the same coin, and nobody could avoid their reckoning, not even a Spencer or a Forrester. This story captures the essence of Liam's hardships, Steffy's tenacity, and Bill's unwavering ambition while tying together the intricate relationships, business intrigue, and emotional stakes that are essential to the bold and the beautiful.